Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy Tactics. Today we have a goal, and that goal is to make our party ready for the next part of the main story. I have no idea where we should be for the next part of the main story, but we know in the previous fights we were facing enemies that were level 26, and generally the party's level, to have fights feel about right, needs to be roughly about the same level as the enemy. So I'm thinking level 26 is roughly where I want to be, which would make sense. If we'd done a couple more fights, we would have been around level 26, so everything kind of lines up there. Also, what I want to do this time is I want to make sure that we have a plan for each character and where they're going, and we want to know what we want to unlock, because I think that that's useful when we're working out where we want to level, because knowing what we want to unlock means that we focus in a little bit more and we get abilities that we actually want and that are useful rather than just random abilities. So actually, before we even do this, first thing, I'm going to go to Dorter. Ooh, what's in the tavern? Is it rumours or errands?
Nothing.
Rumours,
It's
okay.
just rumour, mind you.
Marquis Elmdor slain. Ah, we saw this in the encyclopedia. Marquis Elmdor, Liege Lord of Limbury, the hero of the 50 Years' War, dubbed the Silver Prince by his friends and Silver Demon by his foes, is reported to have been slain in battle. The recent conflict had driven a wedge between him and Duke Goltanna, with Marquis Elmdor choosing instead to take a neutral stance. In spite of this, Duke Goltanna demanded Limbury's continued cooperation, but Marquis Elmdor firmly refused the proposal, fearing for the well-being of his subjects. Relations quickly deteriorated, and Duke Goltanna ordered the invasion of Limbury, bringing their armies into conflict. The Marquis himself joined in defence of the Fused Plains, but was struck by a stray arrow, the wound leading to his eventual death. Marquis Elmdor was a popular figure among the common people despite his noble title, and had long been a devout member of the Church of Labados. A steady stream of mourners pay respect to at his grave. Having served as a steadfast general of Duke Goltanna's during the 50 Years' War, it is said that the Duke expressed profound regret for his part in Elmdor's untimely passing. It seems a certainty that his death will affect the war. Alright, so if he was a devout member of the Church of Labados, then him turning neutral was obviously, like, him about to then join the church in their plans.
Anything else I can help you with?
Interesting. I wonder if he had one of the stones. Anyway, the main reason we're here
after all in particular
is not to look at the golden staffs, is instead to look at, or even the wizard's rod, or any of this stuff. We actually don't care about most of this. What we mostly care about, although there's many different... Oh, this is kind of cool. Has a chance of granting Atheist, which is good if you're fighting a... if you're fighting a magic user, if you hit them with that, their spells are garbage, which I think is really good. Anyway, I wanted to see what new swords we had. There we go. Also, I want to buy up a couple of Kotetsus. Okay, so we have an Ame no Murakumo. This katana's design was inspired by a legendary blade said to have been plucked from the tail of a dragon that marauded eastern lands. I'm going to buy 4 of these.
Thank you.
I know it's an absurd amount of money, but the reason is twofold.
Something?
We probably want to equip one. I didn't even check, but yes, it is better, so we will equip it. That's cool. And then secondary to that, we also want to have a look and see whether we can get that ability. We can. So, invokes the Cloud Sea Curse, the spirit of the Ame no Murakumo, unleashing a phantom of pure mist to attack surrounding foes and has a chance of inflicting slow. Alright. Interesting. So it's a 3-tile thing around yourself with a height of effect of 3. That's higher than Kotetsu, right? No, it's exactly the same. Okay. This one inflicts slow, this one doesn't do anything. But this also probably does more damage, because it's probably based off the damage of the weapon. So, yes, we will buy that. Right. That's fine. I was thinking we could get double hand at some point, but I think that getting that is much more valuable. Right. Cool. So that's that first.
Yes.
Now, I want to just have a quick look at him and figure out what we're after. I think for you, it's fairly simple. Samurai as far as we can go. Currently, a secondary is still martial arts. Are we happy with a secondary still being martial arts? What abilities does he get? He gets Revive. Revive is so good. It's so hard to, like, think of a way that we could play without revive on one of these characters, right? I guess the alternative is, because Ramza has relatively high base faith, you level Ramza up in, that you maybe level him down this path and get him White Mage, and then you can give him all the White Mage abilities as well. So you could give him Raise and a Rise, which might be, yeah, that might be better. On top of Re-Raise, which we should probably, like, consider getting. But that might be a path for Ramza at some point, is to eventually go down a magic path. I don't know, I still need to know what this is, but yeah, it's a while away. Okay, so Ramza I think is fairly set. We need to look and see if we can find better equipment, but for now I'm happy with him.
Preparations?
Agrius, I think Knight is absolutely fine for Agrius. I don't think there's any reason to worry, although the Knight abilities are not that good. Maybe I prefer for Agrius that she goes into Monk. Like, I think Monk might actually make a lot more sense, because it would give her the abilities that we're currently using on Ramza, like Chakra and Revive. I think those would be really good. The thing is, I kind of want her to be able to use her swords so that she can continue doing all the Holy Knight stuff. And Monks also can't equip heavy armor, which makes Monk not an ideal class for her long term. I guess Monk is kind of a good secondary if she was in something like Holy Knight. But you kind of want her in Monk so she's getting the JP in Monk. For now, I think she can stay here and start learning, start progressing towards all of these things, like equip swords, equip heavy armor. Well, she's probably just equip swords as the main one. But yeah. Can she use a shield? Oh, she is using a shield. That's fine. We're not using a shield. You can't use a shield. In which case, you should definitely get double hand at some point. Okay. Francis, this isn't your class. This is the class that you're in. He needs Arithmetician and Summoner. And I think that's where I want him in the end. I want him as an Arithmetic Summoner, so he can do the powerful moves from this instantly for free. Yeah. But he's going to have to learn these ones, and then he's going to have to, like, I don't know, he's going to have to learn these ones, then have that as a secondary to Summoner, I think. It's going to be awkward. Anyway, let's apply this. That's fine. He's not wearing the red shoes currently. Do those give speed? No. Let me just double check. They give movement. You can have extra movement. That's fine. You should wear the green beret for the increased speed. Yeah, so you actually get turns. That's fine. You can also use the battle folio apparently here. Okay, it's a damage decrease but a range increase. I do like that. Let's give him that for now. He's not really dealing damage either way, so we might as well just give him the range increase. Right. That's fine. We'll do a little save on that. Okay. So I think he's pretty set, actually, in terms of what we need him to do. We can get him another thing. I need another multiple. I could go Prime, I suppose. Prime is a trigger value. Let's do that. For now. Okay. That's fine. Also, JP boost is on. Fine.
You have my attention.
You're obviously not Black Mage permanently. You were an Orator, and Orator is probably what we want you in. What's your long term? Is Time Mage your long term? Time Mage could be your long term. You got high damage moves as part of it. They cost a lot of MP, but they're high damage moves. Yeah, I think this could be your long-term class at some point. I think this would be fine. Okay. So we could have you be Time Mage with probably White Mage secondary. Yeah, and that would give you a ton of spells. I think that's what makes sense to me. The only problem is, obviously, we keep going to Black Mage for damage. An Orator is the one that she needs to be in right now in order to boost up Faith stats. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Fine. I'll switch over to
You have my
Orator.
attention.
Would be nice if you could say switch everything that you can, and don't switch the things that you can't switch, if that makes sense.
To new beginnings.
But anyway. Wait a second. Orator. What does she actually have left to unlock? Equip guns, maybe? But I don't need you to equip guns. No, you're fine, actually. Don't need Beast Tongue. Yeah, actually, you're fine. You don't need to be an Orator. We could put you into Time Mage with an Orator second. That would be fine for now.
To new beginnings.
Okay. The healing staff is also an interesting idea. I'd kind of feel like instead of that, you just want something that does... You'd probably just want to heal, but maybe healing staff is fine. Okay. It's all fine. JP boost for now is okay. Secondary is not white magics, it's speechcraft. So that takes away our res for a little bit, but that's okay. Okay. That's fine. I think this is correct for her. Let's replace Orator with it. Right. Matthew, you're continuing on your job. Dual wield, I think, is great. And honestly, I don't think we need the rest of Ninja, right? That's what we worked out. Like, the rest of Ninja's actually not really as good as just dual wield. Invisibility is also interesting, but I think that reflexes might be better. Scrap your dual wield. Although you can't use the ninja swords in other classes, right? Yeah, so you can only use what other classes have. So how do you... you have to be a weapon that can dual wield. Let me go back to your weapons here. Yeah, so these can only be used in ninja. So what else have we got that can be used? I want to just look at all weapons. That's something that would be quite nice to be able to just see, like, oh, okay, all weapons, and then you can go, oh, this can be used in this class, this can be used in this class, this can be used in this class, and it can dual wield and not dual wield, and anyway.
Very well.
Can I dual wield these? You can dual wield samurai swords. Only if you're a samurai, though.
Preparations?
Lad?
What is it?
You switch into... No, you don't have Thief. Okay. I was hoping to switch him into Thief temporarily so I could have a look, but let's save over this one. And then I'm going to switch you into Thief. I don't even know if Thief's the right class. Well, yeah. And something like that. Let's switch to this one to start with.
I can do this.
I just want to see... so you can only use daggers, which can be dual wielded anyway. Except ninja wouldn't be my secondary. Ninja would just be the blue. So I'd have thief as secondary, and then what would I have as a third? I'm assuming spears cannot be
If you say so.
dual wielded. Cannot dual wield. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Need something?
I'm alright, I'm just trying to figure it out. Obviously, fists are already... Well, actually, I don't know if they're... I don't know whether... I guess they're not counted as dual wielded. Switch to knight.
I'll repay your faith.
And let's have a look at these. Can dual wield, so you can dual wield knight swords, huh? Obviously, the negative of being a knight is that you would lose your shield when you're dual wielding, but you'd have reflexes anyway, which is kind of useful. So you could have two swords. So you could, in theory, if I was to run dual wield here, you could go into swords and you could be like, I'm going to run 2 coral swords, plus I'm going to be in full heavy armor. So I'm going to have a ton of HP. But he has about as much HP if he's in this, right? No, he has significantly less. Okay. So we'll give you a lot more HP. Okay. Archer, I think, is stupid. Although, maybe, can you dual wield an archer? Let's have a look.
If you say so.
I'm assuming the answer is no? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense the answer would be no. Then what else have we got? We got Geomancer, which you could also dual wield in.
I'll repay your faith.
You don't get the heavy armor, but you could use the double swords, but the main benefit of Geomancer is then you again get access to the Geomancer abilities, which are a cool, like, selection of abilities. Okay. Yeah. Okay, there are some options here, because these ones are all, like, very high-range abilities that all do interesting things. So there is a benefit to that. Does that hit everything in 5 reigns, or is it just... Or, yeah, I'm wondering, is that everything, like, in 5 squares, or is that just up to 5? Can't remember. But anyway. Oh, no, it's an area effect of 2 tiles. Yeah, okay, so it's 2 tiles around that one. Okay. So, I've got basically, I've got too many options. Too many options. He can also just, well, if I was to level Knight, he would then have access to Samurai. Do I think it's worth him having Samurai? I don't know if it's worth it at all, actually. Yeah, that's the problem. I just don't know if that's actually in any way worth it. Is it worth him getting this class? I have no idea. This class is an anomaly to me. It could be really good, it could be terrible. But if he was going to be in that class, then you'd want him to get 8 levels in Squire. Now, Squire is not actually a terrible choice for him either, because he can also use swords. But Squire, presumably the job growths are going to be much worse, so he's going to get less benefit per level for being in Squire. But he could then use, like, Focus at the start of combats to really, really power himself up. Okay. I've talked myself into, like, 3 classes, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah. Yep, that's basically where I'm at. I'm trying to think if there's anything good here. I think Geomancer does sound intriguing. I think Geomancer is the most intriguing option. So you'd run him with headbands, probably. What's Barrette? Immunity to various status ailments. Oh, alright, that's cool. We don't need it, but it's kind of cool. Yeah. And then Mage's Cloak. That's fine for now. Here, his secondary would end up being... I still think Thief, although actually Thief has fallen off slightly, but I think it's useful to have one person with Steel. So be Geomancer Steel with dual wield, movement 2, and reflexes. It's a very interesting class that Matthew has ended up with. Okay. So that's where he's at. Yeah. Oh, also, did I have anything to spend on him? I guess I could spend some Geomancer things. What have we got? Soil or Wasteland? Is there anything that's... I was going to say anything that's just like, this is just a city. Yeah, that one makes sense. Bridge? Windslash? Sure. Let's do that. Okay. Also, the other benefit of having him in Geomancer is he levels up everyone else's Geomancer, and given the Geomancer isn't a class you want to be in for very long, that is beneficial. So, cool. As in, you don't want to be in it very long unless you're going to commit to it, because you want to have access to every ability if you're in it, so... Yeah. Cool. Clifton? Well, he won't have changed since last time. Clifton's leveling Thief for some reason. Why is he leveling Thief? So he can have access to Dragoon. Okay. That makes sense. Is there anything I can learn here? No. Okay. You're fine. Bastadio's leveling Chemist, which makes perfect sense. Alicia is leveling Archer. She's leveling Archer so that she can get access to Ninja. No, so she can get access to this class. She needs access to Dragoon, which actually means that she should move to Thief now. She doesn't need to be an Archer. Yeah, she should just move to Thief. That's fine. I'm just checking what else she's got. So she's got martial arts as her secondary currently. Okay. I don't know why I'm having struggling here. That's fine. Switch over to Thief. She's now able to use the abilities in Thief, so we'll grab Steel Heart and Steel XP. Cool. That's fine. She only needs to do 1 level here. Yeah, Mage Masher is fine for now. Martial Arts, her abilities are these. That looks fine. Yeah, this all seems mostly fine to me. Okay. Let's try going to combat, shall we? I think that's a good idea. Right. Where do we want to do combat? We have a map that we liked. The Falls map is interesting. Balius Tor. Don't remember it. A lot of these I'm like, do I remember this one? Turns its water poisonous. I remember that one. Yeah, also, actually, I guess I should buy things as well. Let's go make sure that we're fully bought up. Nope. Nope. So,
after all in particular.
Ooh, Orichalcum Dirk. New dagger. In fact, we got 2 new daggers. Whole bunch of things in here. Okay.
Will that be all?
Let's do some fitting.
With me.
So you haven't got anything in here. Golden helms are 2 tiers outdated, so you should go for diamond helm. Diamond armor. Germanus boots raises movement and jump. Ooh. Now that is definitely a positive. Oh, also that boosts a ton of things on top of making you immune. Okay. Well, obviously we want to get everybody who's currently on movement boots over to on battle boots onto these. I actually think Ramza should be on these. I think movement speed is incredible for him. Although the power gauntlets raising your physical attack is good. Okay, I think this is for what we're doing with him.
This is your grand total.
That's very expensive. Agrius. Yep. She's got the same stuff, huh? Diamond sword? Okay, she already has a diamond shield, which is pretty much the best she's going to get. Ancient one can be beaten by a diamond sword. Okay. That's expensive.
This is your grand total. You won't be disappointed.
Well, Francis. Currently have nothing for you here. Yeah, nothing for you on... Well, you're using red shoes, but red shoes are fine. You're fine as well. Matthew? Ooh. Are these dual wieldable? No, they're two-handed. So it'd be 2 diamond swords, or you could give him a sleep blade as well. Or you could give him sleep blades. On the assumption that putting them to sleep is beneficial. Immobilizing sleep blades is an alternative. But 2 diamond swords. Could do diamond sword. That would make him very strong. I kind of like pure damage a lot of the time. Yeah. Okay.
This is your grand total. Most that.
Clifton, I would like to buy you an Orichalcum Dirk. Right.
This is your grand benefit.
Stadio, I think you're okay, although I might want to see if there's a better gun for you somewhere. Alicia, you can also have an Orichalcum Dirk.
This is your grand... You won't be...
Cool. Right. That's fine.
May I help with comeback?
I should sell some things at some point as well. Maybe I just go back to Mandalia Plain. It's a relatively simple map. Yeah, could just go here. Right. Fight. So we're going to do the less leveled party first. The reason being that if we do like Ramza first, if we do Ramza, Agrius, Matthew first, then they're going to be even further higher leveled than everyone else. Francis is going to be in the party because Francis needs to be, because he needs as much time as he can get. Wait. Yeah, Clifton is joining us. He just wasn't one I thought I had my cursor on. Estadio's going to stick up here.
Turn,
Alicia.
Understood.
And do we bring Thomasine as well? I think so, yeah.
Yes, of course.
It's time.
Although I don't know if I have anyone with a knight ability to lower stats, but that's okay for now. Defeat all enemies. Okay, that's not a lot of enemies. And there's no chocobos.
Now then.
Oh no, he has them. Perfect. That's all we needed to know. Alright. We're good to go now. Fire.
I won't miss.
Hey,
How
his
about
chemist
that,
job
eh?
went up. Didn't know that's how they trained chemists, did you? They shoot people, and then that's it. Not in range of anyone. That's fine. Wait. Continue preaching to yourself.
There's something you should know.
Nice. It was successful. Okay. Move over here. They get a turn.
Whatever it takes.
Francis. Can you actually cast anything? What levels do we have? 23. 23 is a prime number. Yep, 23 is a prime number. 22, 22, 22. Okay, so I can cast something on Thomasine specifically. So target level is a prime number. And you're going to cast... Wait a second. Haste slow? Oh, this doesn't just include things that are in his secondary class. Oh, this just includes literally everything he knows. Although, wait a second, this doesn't include summons. So having him be summoner and arithmetician is stupid, because he's not going to be able to do it. Because they won't be able to do summons. Well, unless you have arithmetician second on summoner, so you have access to every spell. But it's just, I think that would just be unnecessary. But I can now do protect like this.
You have my thanks.
Does he even have a fail chance? I wasn't suggesting that it did. Alright. Interesting. %27% chance of poison. Missed. Helios coming in here. That's not bad at all, actually.
I can do this.
Art of War, Rend Power.
This is my wrath.
Nice. That's fine.
Forward.
You could steal XP. Probably want to just attack with you, huh? Go around here and then, like, attack you in the back. Cool.
Here I go.
Shoot that one. Nice.
Practice
Stadio
makes
leveled up.
perfect.
Or he leveled up his chemist job anyway. Oh no, he actually leveled up. Okay. Reach.
There's something you should know.
A faith increased. Nice. fine. Goblin coming in here slightly.
Now then.
Clifton. Ren power. Nice. Okay. Now I'm thoroughly not worried about that one. Okay, you're gonna hit Clifton now. With a poison. Except he evaded. That's now doing 2 damage. That's good. So you must have 2 power left, right? It's running away because it's now weak.
Nothing to fear.
There we go. Just want to have a look. Yeah, 2 power. Good. Get behind this thing. Stab it. Okay. It's fine. Head over here. That would heal it because of the healing staff that you currently have equipped. That's good, good. I was just testing that they would do that. Right, could haste you. Because you're very slow.
Victory is assured.
Nice. Yeah, why don't you just throw a potion to him? Move here. Throw a potion.
Keep your wits about you.
Heals him up. Cool. Okay, you get a turn. Oh, the boot can't attack like that. I see. Right, this. Yep, wonderful.
I can do this.
Ren power? Nice. Okay, continuing to work. Wait. Here's a Venom Fang coming in. You did manage to poison, but that's okay. It's also running away. Coming back in to attack for 2 damage. And it hit. Wonderful. Alicia. Head up here. Stab him. Cool. Preach to yourself. Missed. Okay. Move back. Wait. You're not going to attack Alicia for not very much damage. Cool.
Right then.
Can you shoot this one? Yep. Wonderful. Ren power. Okay.
How to proceed?
Isuna. And missed. Alright, cool. Another Venom Fang. Another evade. Helios is running to attack Mustadio for some reason. That's fine. Oh, to try and Venom Fang. That makes perfect sense.
What to do?
Okay. Mustadio, run away. Do you have the cure to that, by the way? Not something that you can do. Okay. There we go. Attack this one. Wait. Preach. So she's now gonna get more increased faith.
Boundless potential.
I go grab this kill on Clifton. Awesome. Mattis is now going to attack the person who's poisoned with a blindness. Okay. Well, just seems rude at this point. What CT is he got then? So his CT is 25. Now, forgive me if I'm wrong, 25 is a multiple of 5. I know, as is 45. So if I do target level multiple of 5 Isuna. Sorry. Target CT multiple of 5 Isuna. There we go. Well, then they don't have an effect on them, so. Yeah, that definitely doesn't have any chance of failing, huh? That's pretty good. Francis's level increased. Nice. Get behind this thing. Stab it. We got countered, but at least his level increased.
Onward.
Move out here. Oh, actually, that's not how I thought the level looked for a second. You're not anywhere near that one up the top. I was gonna try and stall someone, but you're nowhere near them. So, reach to yourself again.
There's something you should know.
Hey. Okay, we're faithed up. It was also told to me that apparently it's only if your permanent faith is 95 that somebody will leave, so we might be okay to keep going. But for now, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Okay. Also potion.
Oh dear.
I heal, yeah, quite a lot
Right then.
more, like 15 times the amount of damage you did to me. Still cannot shoot. Could potion you though. Nice.
I must be decisive.
Move to the side. Stab him. He gets to counter.
Hard work pays
Hey,
off.
thief job level went up. Gonna be hit again, although that's only if it actually hits,
What have I
which
done?
it did. Okay.
Forward.
Alicia, let's just get this kill. Wonderful. Now you can start preaching to Francis. Cool. Further pushing up his faith as well, which is significantly lower to start with. Yeah. Let's just do target CT as a multiple of 5. Cure? Yeah. Okay.
Much appreciated.
I think everyone's CT is a multiple of 5 because everybody has a speed that's a multiple of 5. I might be wrong though. That should be why it works that way. Okay, it's fine. We can remove it. Let me just check something about everybody's CT or speed. Your speed is 7, so the fact that it's been a multiple of 5 is actually unusual. Okay. Move here. Aim shot, immobilize.
How's this?
Nice. Get over here. You got any things that we can actually cast? Can you steal heart of our own team? No. Okay. It's fine. Might be worth you doing this actually. Okay. And it inflicted confusion. Great. That was just fantastic, actually. Breach. Cool. Continuing to just slowly push up his faith. Right. Get in here. Steal XP. Okay. Well, that's fine. There's a chance to be Nature's Wrath them.
Here I go.
That would KO him? Alright, well don't do that then. I was just checking whether we could shoot him in order to remove the confusion. So he didn't do whatever he's about to do here. Yeah, like rend Alicia's brand new weapon. Yeah, that's not good.
Victory awaits.
Preach. Continue to just boost up his stats a little bit here. Okay, wait. Target CT is a multiple of 5. Isuna? Yeah, okay. Remove immobilize. Sometimes my genius is frightening. Right. And yeah, now it can move.
What to do?
Okay, let's shoot it with another leg shot. Okay, move in right here so it has nowhere else to go.
Senses keen.
Steal its XP. Nice. Then you're going to face away from it, giving it an easy hit. It didn't take the... it took the easy hit on the stadio. Okay. That's fine.
I cannot give up.
Clifton, start making your way over here. Wait. Continue to preach to Francis. Missed. Alright. Wait. Steal XP. Nice.
Right then.
Use a high potion on Clifton. Cool. And do that. Target CT, multiple of 5, Cura. Guess I didn't need to use the high potion if I was going to do that, but that's okay. Yeah, I remember there's a fast forward button. I should use that more often. Okay, that's fine. I think we can trap it in next turn. Okay. Over here, gonna try and hit it with a Ren speed, so it can have less turns. Okay, that's fine. Preach to Francis.
There's something you should know.
Okay. Then move over here. Okay. Move in this way. Chuck a potion onto Helios. Okay. Steal XP. Nice. Okay, wait. That's all fine. Ren speed. Nice. Okay, so it's now not going to get a turn for a while. Can you preach from there? No. So you're going to move up to here. Continue using preach. Cool. Right.
Whatever it takes.
Target CT multiple of 5 cure. Cool. I should have been using this ages ago. That makes life so much easier. Although I guess if I used it too early, I'd be like, what's happening? I don't know, you know, what everyone's doing, and I'm missing things. Right now, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's awkward for you.
I can do this.
I need to make sure that I harm the enemy occasionally. Right, Ren speed. Cool. Wait.
What to do?
Wait. You're going to attack the enemy. That's okay.
It is time.
Move over here. Continuing to preach. Nice. Got another faith increase there. Poison's been applied, which is great for us. I'll show you the reason in a second. Right, that's fine. So the reason is now I can do an Asuna or Isuna, which will remove that poison. So I don't need to do a heal on his turn.
Right then.
Chuck in a potion. Okay. Wait. Attack. Wait.
Victory awaits.
Preach. Cool. Move down here. It's a vial of high ether. Clifton's now going to so I think I might render magic, because that might be what... Well, I was wondering if that was what his 2-hit was on his potion. Or a poison, whether that was related, but probably not. Anyway. Although it doesn't matter, that's actually good for me if that happens, so... It's not a problem. Right, okay. I also realized I could probably just do like a haste here, right? Yep. Which is absolutely fine. It doesn't matter because everybody got hasted. Or except I guess the enemy didn't, because haste doesn't hit. It's interesting. It's CT. Oh, because its CT is no longer a multiple of 5 because I lowered its speed. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's actually absolutely fine. It just gives us more turns. Before it gets a turn. Okay, preach. Cool.
Here I go.
Potion. Nice.
Forward.
Attack. Okay, wait. Is its power already 0? Power is already 0. Could continue rending it, although I don't really have any reason to continue rending it. I think you're fine just to attack it now. Okay.
Right then.
And then I can heal with high potion. Cool. Speechcraft, continue preaching. Nice. Alright.
Nothing to fear.
So you can now go back to stealing XP. Nice. Getting even less XP each time. So I can do a multiple of 5 thing again. Just do a multiple of 5 wall. Sure. Oh, it can miss. Okay. That's fine, it just wasn't. I was just curious whether it could miss. Wall's a good one to test it with.
What to do?
Okay. Potion.
It is
Wait.
time.
Keep preaching. Right. Steal XP. It has no XP to steal, so I cannot steal its XP and you cannot make it go down a level. Ah, okay. Well, you're also gonna punch it now, I guess? Yeah? Okay. Punch it. Okay. Used an auto potion. High potion it. Okay. Wait. Speechcraft back into preach. Okay. Cast Immobilize on everyone. They weren't moving anyway. Okay. Cool. Attack it. Okay. Next. All the hastes were off. Attack it. Right.
Here I go.
High potion. Cool. Breach. Okay. And attack it. How far do I want to go? Oh no, I originally said level 26. It's quite far away for some of these ones. Especially if they keep missing. Okay. Multiple 5. Now I'm going to use Asuna to remove the Immobilize I just applied. Oh, nobody's got multiple of 5? Oh no, because I hasted, everyone's CT is now messed up or something? Oh. Okay, I should pay attention before trying to cast it. Okay. It's fine. It's just because I'm trying to do things quickly to get through as many turns as possible. Nice. Alright. It now gets to attack. Attack it. Wait. Attack it. I have something I want to do here, actually on Vestadio's turn. So I'm going to use a potion. And then I'm going to face that direction. I think that's much more like sensible. Okay, bravery, I don't think we actually need to boost up that much. Well, it's useful for boosting up for these two, I guess. Anything else that I'd want to do? Entice, no. Condemn, no. Defraud. Could try obtaining Gil from... let me just move one square. Can I defraud it? Nope. Okay. So I guess you're now improving... you know, praising yourself. You're saying, oh, what a good job I've done. Okay. That's fine. You're gonna attack. The plan of moving Mustadio so he's facing the other direction will work eventually. So if I do this in Cura, nobody's on a multiple of 5 anymore except for him. Target level is prime. Well, that will cure the one I wanted to cure, so that's fine. Cool. But yeah, I have Mustadio facing that way so that it will attack Mustadio because he's the easier target to attack. Yeah.
It is time.
Should work. Praise yourself. Okay. Attack. So it should now attack Mustadio. Yep, because he's the easier target. Oh, and then it turned to face Clifton anyway. Oh, okay. That's fine. Mustadio, high potion. Right. Speechcraft, praise. Okay. Attack it. That's all fine. Wait. You can always just cure if you want to using normal cure, but let's do target level prime cura. Cool.
I can do this.
Attack. Okay.
What to do?
High potion. Nice.
On it.
Now you're gonna praise yourself, which I think helps with the triggering of parry, because it's with reaction moves, so that will help them with their parry. Right. Okay. There's an attack.
Right then.
Use another high potion.
Victory
Wait.
awaits.
Continue praising yourself. Cool. And then attack again. Okay. I think I'm going to move you. So I actually think I want to heal like this time. Cool. Right, attack. Thief job went up. That's okay. I'm probably going to want to stop soon because I'm going to want to go and level up their individual classes as well. Yeah, keep praising yourself. Wonderful.
Senses keen.
Yeah. You're both level 5 thieves, and you don't really need to be in thief that long, so let's maybe just chill.
Onward.
Praise yourself one more time. Nice. Okay. Wait. He gets a turn. Wait. I was going to let him get the kill so he can get like a little bit extra XP. Praise yourself again. Okay, wait. 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 My god, arithmeticians are slow. Okay. Look how many turns everyone else has had. There we go. Right. Victory is yours. I almost no money. Francis was the greatest contribution, apparently. Right. So,
Of course.
we now have a few things to level up, like his chemist job. Remedy is various status ailments. I think X Potion and even High Ether? Or maybe Antidote, that. Yeah, that might be better. He doesn't need re-equip right now, but maybe later. Okay, for now he's fine. Next, Clifton. So Clifton, he's the one that I'm slowly unlocking that class with. So he's got to go into Dragoon next, right? Yeah. So I could learn a whole bunch of thief things, but movement 2 is probably worth it, actually. Yeah, and then let's replace jump 1 with movement 2. Then we're going to switch him over to Dragoon.
You see my potential.
Okay. That all seems fine to me. Yeah, that's okay. He can learn horizontal jump 1. And we can have him level that class up a little bit.
Yes?
Stadio we just did. Alicia, you're kind of exactly the same. I'll grab you movement 2. And you're also learning you're also switching into Dragoon, except that you're going to have the Javelin because we don't have 2 spears. Yeah. And then instead of ignore terrain, you'll go movement 2. Yes, you're pretty much exactly the same right now. Matthew.
Need something?
Now Matthew is staying in... Oh, he wasn't in the fight. Never mind. Thomasine. Thomasine has a lot of time mage abilities. We could get Meteor. There's absolutely no way I could cast that. Oh, interesting. Not castable. That one's castable for arithmetics, and that one is not castable for arithmetics. Oh, and if I go and check Summoner, all of these are not castable for arithmetics. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what we'd be doing here. Just think about what I actually want. Don't actually know. I guess probably gravity is useful to have a damaging move, but the MP cost is really high. A small proportion of their HP. It doesn't say how much it is, but it doesn't sound good when it's like a small proportion of their HP will be taken. Reflect is useful. Maybe grab Reflect. Maybe I'll grab Gravity just to see how much it does. And then stop. Cool. Something like that. You're staying in Time Mage for a little bit anyway. I don't know. Yeah, this might be your final class. We'll see. Also, her Faith is now 82 base, and her Bravery is 65 base, which is not bad. Yeah. Francis.
What is it?
Let's see what else I can get here. I need more multiples. Yeah. I definitely need more multiples. So let's maybe grab a multiple of 4 plus another one of these. Let's say target XP. Well, it's so inconsistent, but like, now thinking about it, target elevation. Wait, when is target elevation going to be a multiple of 3? Like, I guess it can only cast on people who are like above 3, 4, or 5, like that far up. But anyway, let's start with target XP. This gives you something else to target on. Right, that's fine. Once we've got all of Arithmetician, I have no idea what we're doing with. Maybe we just move you into Summoner after that and you can have both. I don't know. And use Arithmetician once you're out of Summoner abilities. The Battle Folio sucks, but I think that's more because his stats suck in Arithmetician. I don't think that's the fault of the Battle Folio.
I am here.
Cool. And that's everybody who was in that combat, right? Yes. Okay, so they're all leveled up a little bit. We haven't actually solved the fundamental issue, which is that Ramza is not leveled up and to level 26, but everyone else is a little bit more. So it might be time for us to level up main squad. Yeah. Yeah. I think that is possible. One thing I want to do, though, before we do anything else, is do this. It's a long trip. Nope. You got any new guns?
After all, in particular.
Of mithril guns. Okay. Yes.
Will that be all may I help? What is it you're selling?
I'm gonna sell you 3 blind knives.
Are you a pleasure? Will that be? May
and
I
I'm
help?
going to
Good
buy
choice.
4 Mustadio. A mithril gun. Okay.
This is your most.
Cool.
Will that don't be a.
Right. Then I think what we might do is might end the episode there. Yeah, I don't know if I have time to do another leveling thing. We are going to have to do another episode of leveling next time, unfortunately, but we were so far under leveled that I think that I feel happier now that we're actually getting there. And also next time we do leveling with these guys, we're going to end up in a situation where we have access to, well, he's going to be able to move out of this entire line. He's going to be moving into, might move into Squire or Chemist, and then he's basically going down to these ones to get these leveled up. Luckily, he should be getting he should have got a lot of Time Mage experience there, but yeah, he's going to move down this line to get towards that. And she,
I see,
is going to be getting whatever this class is, which is, yeah, that'll be interesting to see what that is, because I think this is the last base class we don't have, as in, I'm not calling this a base class because you have to level so much for it. So I guess this is the only one I'm saying is like, this one's really difficult. This is the last class in like normal play that you would expect to get. Like this one you have to really, really work at. This one, not so much. So yeah, I think that's right? I can always check here. Oh no, I still don't know what this is. I forgot I didn't know what that was. What's Francis doing about that? We were working on it, but... Oh, he needs Orator leveled up. Yeah. Okay. That's the problem. He'll get Summoner to level 5, and then we need Orator as well. But he doesn't necessarily need to do that if I'm going to do it on Clifton. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway. Yeah. I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.